Psych Samples presents the PERMA Model of Happiness. In this video, we will be covering a highly influential theory to explain happiness. It's called the PERMA Model. It was first developed by renowned positive psychologist Dr. Martin Seligman. If you're looking for ways to enhance your happiness and well-being, then understanding how PERMA works is a great place to start. This model is the first comprehensive framework for understanding how people can achieve happiness and subjective well-being in their lives. PERMA stands for positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. Let's start with positive emotions. Seligman describes positive emotions as cultivating hedonic feelings of happiness. We do this by choosing to pursue activities that bring us joy in the moment. This is highly personalized. In other words, what makes you happy may not be enjoyable to someone else. This could be practicing a hobby, taking a walk in nature, going to the gym, or watching your favorite TV show. All of these are good ways to increase how you feel in the moment. When you find yourself lacking positive emotions, take a moment to reflect on the people, places, or things that bring you happiness. For example, if you love reading fiction, why not create a reading nook in your office where you can take breaks with a good book? The goal is to intentionally increase these sources of joy in your daily routine. In doing so, the number of positive experiences you have will contribute to your overall happiness. The goal is to intentionally increase these sources of joy in your daily routine. In doing so, the number of positive experiences you have will contribute to your overall happiness. Seligman describes engagement as a psychological connection to specific activities or groups which lead us to a feeling of being absorbed. Think about something you enjoy and how you may lose yourself in that activity. For example, many athletes will describe being in the zone when they are playing their sport. Although this idea is part of the PERMA model, it actually originates from the concept of flow, which was introduced by a different psychology researcher. Flow is an experience which is so intrinsically rewarding that we find it satisfying for its own sake. Put another way, we don't need to be rewarded by someone to do it, because the activity itself is its own reward. Flow is far more likely to occur if your particular abilities are well matched for the task you are undertaking. For instance, the first time you rode a bicycle probably did not go well. However, after 20 years of bicycle riding, you may have attained a high level of confidence in your skill. At that point, you may find a flow state when riding your bike. How can we increase engagement and flow? By finding something that you genuinely enjoy and making the time to regularly practice that activity. It should be enjoyable but also represent a challenge that you need to work at. The third component of the PERMA model is relationships. Positive relationships are characterized by a sense of belonging, being cared for and supported, and satisfaction with social connections. Seligman emphasizes that having quality relationships with other people is crucial for long-term happiness. Human beings evolved into a highly social species. Living without connections to other people is almost certainly a guarantee of misery. According to the PERMA model, we need to develop quality relationships with other people in order to be happy. In this case, quality is more important than quantity. Having deep connections with other people serves a dual role. First, being able to share our experiences and accomplishments with other people enhances our well-being. Second, relationships serve as a protective factor against many of life's challenges, giving us a ready-made support network. So according to PERMA, it would be wise to spend time and effort maintaining positive relationships. The fourth factor in the PERMA model is meaning. Meaning describes our deep-seated need to find a sense of fulfillment in our lives. It requires us to look at ways to develop connections to causes that are bigger than ourselves. This could be connections with charity, politics, religion, philosophy, and community as just a few examples. For many people, having a meaningful career that we can take pride in can be more important than simply how much we are paid. Focusing on ways to find meaning in our professional and personal lives contributes to long-term happiness to a much greater extent than financial success. The fifth and final component of the PERMA model is accomplishment. According to Seligman, accomplishment describes our need to work towards long-term objectives and to feel competent in the tasks we take on. Much of what we do in the short term is not rewarding. For example, taking classes to develop a new skill might be difficult or expensive. However, this could pay off in having a career that you enjoy for many years afterward. In addition, sometimes people will chase accomplishment, even when it becomes psychologically unhealthy. For example, you may work so hard toward a career goal that you burn out or neglect the other elements of PERMA. In reality, accomplishment is a delicate balance between pursuing long-term goals and not sacrificing other aspects of life that lead to happiness. Ultimately, PERMA illustrates that true well-being is multifaceted, requiring attention to a broad spectrum of human needs in order to cultivate a rich and satisfying life. We hope that you have found this video enjoyable and informative. If you enjoyed watching it, please give it a thumbs up and click the notification bell. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.